I can honestly say this was not my brightest move. On another adventure. We are on the Kings River today. I'm super excited because the last time I was here I caught some smallmouth. Today my hopes are catching them on the Whopper Plopper. I have the Pac-Man Whopper Plopper and I'm hoping I'll catch some on it because I'm about ready for some topwater action. It's been driving me crazy. And then I have the, you know, typical other baits. I have the TRDs, I have crankbaits, I have the Hellgrammite. Hopefully out of that selection of baits we're gonna get on some smallmouth today. But yeah, so enough this talking, let's get back to fishing. What sense does that make? Look at that bass on that Whopper Plopper. Jeez. This looks like a hook in the finger incident right here. Okay. Yeah, the Whopper Plopper is bigger than that dude. But I'll take it. Anything topwater is awesome. Alright, I'm done blowing off my spot about 4 miles. But there's a lot of shallow boulders right here. And I saw one, I tossed it right up on the shore and kind of worked it. Within 2 seconds of popping it, it got smoked. So, anyways, it's a perfect day for some topwater. I'm working the Pac-Man Whopper Plopper. I got from H2 Outdoors. And first blow up, I've been fishing maybe 15 minutes. I mean, the put in is probably about maybe a half a mile up there, so I haven't been fishing long. That's a good sign. Hopefully the big ones will be popping it too. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's a nice one. There you go, current is pushing me down. It's fast today. Woo, Pac-Man Whopper Plopper. It's hung up in my net right now. It's getting it done, look at that. That's nice. Missing some zones too, I'm going right over them. Yeah, he hit it on the edge of the current line, and pretty fish. There's some reeds in the water, and there's some rocks, a little chunky rock. And I cast it right next to some reeds and a boulder, and he smoked it within probably 1 full rotation of the handle. Whopper Plopper getting it done today. Getting it done. Alright, current, just a second. Ugh. Man, I wish the current was way slower than this. I just missed one, another small one. So I kind of paddled back upstream and kind of worked that area again because there's a lot of good rocks right there. And found another one. There you have it. So I'm hoping the worst part of the storm is over. I can go ahead and get downstream and beat out the next wave, if there is a next wave. I mean, this came out of nowhere. Like, I checked the radar and it looked like I had quite a bit of time before it was going to hit. But it's unpredictable. Can't ever go by with the weather. But anyways, I'm just trying to get a few inches out of my kayak right now. Well, that answered my question. So we're not out of it just yet, but it is starting to get a little brighter outside. I think we're kind of on the latter end of it, and hopefully we'll get back down to my car safely. Well, it's finally, I think the worst part of it's past. I think I still got about 4 miles to paddle though. I mean, I'm not even halfway done yet, I don't think. I've been watching the water level and it hasn't rised. Unfortunately, it has gotten murky. Big one, big one, big smallmouth. Yeah! We're still eating. We're still eating. The water is super muddy right now because all the rain and all the muddy banks are just washed in. So I went ahead and tied on a black Hellgrammite and just caught one of my biggest smallmouth on Kings River. That is sweet. Yeah, I was just throwing this black Hellgrammite on that Ned Rig shroom head hook, and he just smoked it. I'm gonna get a quick measure on this. I think it's probably about 2 pounds. We'll check out real quick. Yep, 2 pounds. Chunky smallmouth. Let's go ahead and let this one go. So with this stained water now, it was clear, so the Whopper Plopper was hot this morning. But since this water is muddy now, like we're talking about maybe a foot of visibility, I went ahead and put one of these black Hellgrammites on, and that was the ticket to that 2 pound smallmouth. All right, we got a lot more areas to work. Let's get back fishing. Fish on. Got another one on the Hellgrammite. About to miss my takeout point, but squeeze one last fish in before I have to get off this float. Well, we made it home. We got the kayak all washed and ready and prepped for the next adventure. It is unfortunately a long trip up there, for me anyways, but it's well worth it. In the last few videos when I've been fishing for smallmouth, I've been trying to catch one on topwater, but they weren't having it. I finally caught a smallmouth, several smallmouth, 6 to 8, I don't remember, on this puppy right here. So I went and seen my boys at H24 Outdoors. It's a local kayak shop in Conway. And what's great about shopping local is you'll go into that store, you probably know the ladies and gentlemen who are running those stores, and you're like, hey, you know, what's the fish been biting on? You know, trying to get some information, because you can't get that at Bass Pro Shop, right? It's just general like, there's jigs over there, bro. Anyways, but they'll kind of give you some more specifics. And so James at H24 Outdoors, he's like, hey, I've been hearing that they've really been biting this Whopper Plopper right here. And so sure enough, with the overcast before the storm, the Whopper Plopper bite was fire. Man, I was getting on like, I had a lot of misses, probably like 5 to 6 misses. A couple of them were big. They actually maybe grabbed, I don't know what they grabbed, but they grabbed something, they tugged it down in the water, and then it released when I went to set the hook. So I don't know how they missed the hook or whatever. But anyways, I had maybe 7 to 8 actual hookups. I don't know how many I'm going to show you in this video because some of them were small. But this baby right here was getting the job done. So thank you, James and H24 Outdoors, for hooking me up with this bait. After the rain came down, and I mean the sky fell on top of me. Like, I was worried. I thought I was gonna die. The water was starting to get churned up. It started getting muddy and murky. I was like, oh no! The Whopper Plopper bite was so hot. So what I did was, I finally switched off to, I needed something dark, something to look good in that muddy water, something that would contrast a little bit. And so that's when I tied on one of these babies. This is Lures by Hand. I ordered this from Amazon. I guess it's a small company. I don't know if it's just one gentleman or several gentlemen and ladies pouring these baits. But anyways, I got these off of Amazon, Lures by Hand. That's the company name. And you got, like, I think a pack of 10 to 12 for $5. And we started working it. Kind of the same areas I was working that topwater bite. And then, wham! I got smoked by that 2-pounder, which is awesome. Then after that, it just went on stretches. I didn't get a single bite. The bite just died off completely. And then I got maybe one here and there. So after the rain kind of churned up the water, got it all muddy and murky, the bite did shut off. The bass were just kind of hunkered down, not really eating anything. So anyways, it is what it is. But thanks for watching as always.